This is going to be a new experience for me, and I'm glad that I can participate in this meeting via this medium. Good morning to you, each one of you, county commissioners and county administrator, and to my colleagues in Extension, and to the farmers who have come and are participating in this meeting. My name is Charles Gould, and I'm with Michigan State University Extension, and I have bioenergy and bioproduct coverage for the state of Michigan. And what I would like to present as part of my program here, my input, is I want you to think about manure as a commodity. In agriculture, we speak of soybeans, we speak of milk, we speak of meat, all commodities that are marketed and have value, but we don't talk about manure as a commodity. And I think when we talk about economic development, we need to think about how manure could be a commodity that could add value to farmers and therefore increase the economic impact in Allegan County. Let me give you some numbers here. There's approximately 190 million gallons of manure that's generated from livestock and poultry operations in Allegan County. And on top of that, in terms of commodities, think of 300, consider this, $397.5 million in agricultural sales based on the last ag census. Now, when you put that all together, you've got a scenario or a situation that could really be an opportunity to take advantage of. So let me give you one idea to think of. I have been working with a group of entrepreneurs, and they were successful in receiving a small business innovative research grant to take fiber from an anaerobic digester and create wood pellets, pellets, and also pots for the greenhouse industry. Now, you're going to hear in just a few minutes from Russ Malik, who is one of those three gentlemen that I referred to. He is one of the partners in what's called eco-composites. And they have taken the fiber from digesters, anaerobic digesters, and have successfully pelletized it. And I'll let him talk about that, but this is just a small example of how we can take a byproduct of manure and turn it into something that has an economic value. There are many more examples, and I'm not going to go into that, but many more bioenergy and bioproduct examples that have potential economic impact for Allegan County. So the question then that I have two questions that I would like us to consider. How can we address this, meaning this manure as a commodity issue in a way that's positive for the farmer and the consumer? And then the second question is, how can we work with the university to find answers, or how can you work with the university to find answers to economic development questions, especially as it relates to manure as a commodity and also as agriculture as an economic driver. There's one other thing that I'd like you to consider. The reason I'm not here is because I'm on my way down to Tennessee. The University of Tennessee has developed what they're calling biomass depots. And we are exploring that model here in Michigan using the model that Dr. Bruce Dale has developed. And Tennessee is a little bit further along than we are, and so we're going down to take a look at this. The premise behind a biomass depot is that farmers would grow bioenergy crops, miscanthus, or switchgrass, or big blue stem, or whatever it might be. And also could be corn stover. And those crops would be harvested, brought into a depot, and ethanol or pellets for heat or energy could be processed there. You could, again, you could make compost out of it. There's a lot of options with these biomass depots that would turn out to be economic development drivers. And so that's an example that I wanted to present to you. These local biomass depots really resonate with me and others. This idea of local versus regional or area really resonates because it keeps the dollars at home. The byproducts are developed and sold within a local area. People are hired that live in the area to do the work. Farmers are growing these crops, and that's money that's going into their pocket. We have explored growing bioenergy crops on marginal land, and there's marginal land in Allegan County that would support growing bioenergy crops. So that's an example that I wanted to share with you of something that has some potential in Allegan County. Could be a potential economic development tool, and certainly would throw that out for discussion and for your consideration. So thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today, and I hope that this meeting has been going well, and I look forward to hearing the feedback from decisions that were made and discussion that took place. Thank you.